I've had it since I was 18 years old. It progressively got worse as I got older. Probably the last 2 to 3 years, it was to where the acid reflux controlled me. I didn't control it no matter what medicine I took. I was working out and thought I was having a heart attack. Made it back to the house. I was real pale. My wife said, "What's going on?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "It feels like I'm having a heart attack." I said, "I can't use my left arm." The pain was in my chest, just right in the middle. So it was like either a heart attack or it was the acid reflux or the heartburn was so bad. I come down here to Fairfield Medical. They rushed me in, got me in there, and started running tests. And when I got back to feeling a little bit better, they brought Dr. Hassel and Dr. Martin in to talk to me, and I went and talked to Dr. Hassel at the heartburns about heartburn and acid reflux and everything, and he said, let me give you some information. You can either have the Nissen, or we're going to run some tests to see if you are a candidate for the LINX. So he hooked me up with Dr. Martin. We went through, and between Dr. Martin and Tina Cass, we ran, or they ran, I didn't do anything, I was just part of it. They ran a number of workups to see, so they did the scope, they found some polyps or stuff in my esophagus. They did the Bravo study where they put a, it looks like a diamond. That's a crystal they put in your esophagus to measure the amount of acid reflux that you have. And they said, you know, a 14 is high. After 2 days, they contacted me and said, look, yours is 60 to 70, so you're a great candidate for the LINX. We're going to run some more tests to see if you have a hernia or if you have the lower esophageal sphincter is there's enough there to put the LINX around. We went through a couple more of the tests and everything, and then Dr. Martin got a hold of me and said, hey, you're a great candidate for this. Let's go through the process of getting you ready for, you know, through the insurances. And July 11th, I went in and had the LINX put in. When I went in, they talked to me about the anesthetics, what they were going to do. Every step of the way, somebody was informing me, hey, this is what we're going to do. This is who's going to be here. This is how long it's going to be. They showed me where my cuts were going to be, so they pointed and said, hey, you know, when you wake up, this is here, 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 and here is where this is going to go in. And so I had, when I come to, I didn't have any, like I wasn't surprised. I knew what was going to be there, what patches were going to be where, what, you know, what to expect when I did wake up. So you didn't wake up and you're all panicked, not knowing what's going on, where you're at. After I come out of anesthetic, they were talking to me to tell me exactly, you know, they were going to pull the trachea tube out and everything. They got me up to my room, and I was in my room maybe 15 minutes, and Tina Cass come up, talked to me, asked me how I was doing and everything. Tina's been great through the whole thing, start to finish, and she's still, you know, if I have questions, I call her, she calls me right back. It's like, you know, calling one of your friends or something, they return your call pretty quick. I felt good enough to go home that day. I had absolutely no pain in any of the incisions that they did. There's 5 incisions. I had no pain. I was never in any discomfort. I could get up, move around. And then after about 4 weeks, I was able to go back to lifting something over heavier than a gallon of milk or a gallon of water. It's been a big life-changing experience, because when you go to the seminar, you can see, hey, if I don't get this taken care of, I could get Barrett's. It goes from Barrett's to these polyps burning into your esophagus to where you could have esophageal cancer. And with me having my son Jackson, he's 11, and my daughter Addison, that's 8, and my wife Nicole. You know, you never know, hey, when's this stuff going to turn to the bad? And I'm glad that they were able to get this surgery here. The facilities that they're showing that the new heartburn center is going to be, I just think this is going to be a great opportunity for people in Fairfield County, Perry County, whoever wants to come here. It's a great experience for me. I know it's a great experience for my family. They're so excited that I don't want to just go home and do nothing, because now I got a second chance to actually be healthy.